fantastic viewers out there, and welcome once again to another exciting episode of House and Home. We're so excited to have your company, and if you have been following up since episode 1, thank you so much on behalf of the entire House and Home team. We really do appreciate you all. As usual, we're your hosts. I'm Teresa.
And I'm Billie Jean, and I hope you had an amazing weekend and are looking forward to another great working week. And I believe it is the school holidays for the school children.
Everyone's still in bed when I left.
Yeah, so did I. I wish I could get some rest like that. But hey, we have to work because that's how we live, and we have to, sustain ourselves. So speaking of holidays and great weekends, we had a fantastic weekend, yeah?
Very, very eventful. Surrounded by great music, great musicians.
Yes.
I can't talk more about it because I might get carried away with that.
All we gotta say is Papua New Guinea has some amazing
talent,
very skilled and talented musicians, and I am so blessed to be friends with, some of those people. Before we get carried away, let's get straight into our lineup, shall we? We have cooking up first, and I believe we have cupcakes.
Kiki's Cupcakes. I can't wait to watch that.
She is awesome. And we have Brian Bell.
We have Brian Bell, followed by some awesome tips and ideas on how you can keep yourself fresh with
and the fragrance.
What is it
keeping,
called again?
Keeping
Speed stick?
Yeah,
Speed
it's
stick.
speed stick. So, and we have some awesome DIY home decors and tech people wraps up the show. So, without further ado, here is Cooking with Kiki showing us some awesome recipes of cupcakes. Enjoy.
Well, I started baking as a hobby in 2012, and then my first sale was in 2015. I wanted to do just cupcakes because it was smaller and I could get creative with it, but most of my orders were just cakes, so I made an exception for cakes. My friends helped me come up with the name. When I was in uni, my nickname was Kiki, so I asked them what name I use for the business, and they said, why don't you just use Kiki's Cupcakes? So I just went along with Kiki's Cupcakes. Have fun with it, because it was like a way for me to get creative. So yeah, I put my painting skills and everything into that, and it was fun. I like to keep the orders fresh. So if it's a small order, I start a day early. But if it's like a big order, then I do it 2 or 3 days earlier, but not more than that. And I can stay up until the next day. My partner helps me out, and when my sisters are over, they also help me out with the baking and the icing and all that. Earlier this year, when I did the 2-tier Moana cake, that was for one of my cousin's friend. She ordered for her daughter's birthday, her second birthday. A 2-tier cake would take 2 or 3 days max to perfect it. Some challenges I faced in this baking industry would be the different methods of icing the cake. Some orders, they ask for fondant, and I tried making it, but I never perfected it. And I think timing as well. Sometimes customers think that it takes a day to make a cake, so I have to cancel orders and all that. In the next 5 years, I would like to have a bakery, so it's easier for my customers to come to me and place the orders and all that. If you want to place an order, you can check my page on Facebook, Kiki's Cupcakes PNG, and mostly my friends and family, they have my number, so they contact me through that.
What would you say is the best recipe? Most highly ordered?
Red velvet. But personally, I like the chocolate.
welcome back everyone. Now up next we have shopping with Brian Bell, and I cannot wait to see what they have for us. As you have been seeing, they've been showing us some awesome products and the brands, variety of brands, and well, great value right there, and also with great prices. So they've been really, really good providing all those services, yeah?
Like if you have been dropping by lately, they have some brand new brands. You know, Brian Bell has a lot of goods with big name brands, and it's best if you drop by and take a look at yourself. Like, I know there's a lot of people following up, and if you get to drop by and inquire about the customer credit scheme and all those other, you know, services that they have, you'd be more surprised. And I'm sure you'll always go back there and, you know, check out what they have on the shelves.
Yeah. Like the new initiative of paper bags.
Paper bags.
That's amazing. So, well, let's join Leon now and see what they have in store for us.
Hey, hey, Mr. B.
Hi there everyone, and welcome to another Shopping with Brian Bell. I'm Leon Gawi, your one and only host, and over the next few moments I'm going to show you some of the great products and promotions you can find here at Brian Bell. Now, the State of Origin decider is tomorrow night. So can the New South Wales Blues win back-to-back series in over 14 years, or will the Maroons disrupt the party away from home at ANZ Stadium? Either way, you can catch all the action simply by picking up a great Sharp TV. So in this segment, I'm going to show you some of the Sharp TVs we have available that you can pick up so you can watch all the action. Let's go and take a look.
The State of Origin decider. Who wouldn't want to watch that game? And what better way than to watch in the comfort and safety of your own home on a lovely TV from Brian Bell, specifically Sharp.
Now, Sharp is one of the great brands that you can find here at Brian Bell. The brand Sharp literally started by making mechanical pencils, hence the name Sharp coming from the tip of pencils that you write on, the sharp pointy bit. Well, now you can find that brand Sharp here at Brian Bell, and one of the products that Sharp has that we have here in Brian Bell are the range of TVs. And I want to show you this Sharp 32-inch LED, which is a great TV for you to watch all the action on. Well, the action of the State of Origin, that is. This TV exudes quality. That's exactly what it brings to you when you want to watch your State of Origin.
This Sharp 32-inch TV is a great addition to any household. The features include LED feature, light-emitting diodes that give you crisp picture quality with vibrant colors that make for a pleasant viewing experience. There are USB slots that you can use, HDMI connectivity, MHL or mobile high-definition links. So as you can see, this TV has got some great features for you to enjoy your State of Origin viewing.
Now, if you're living in a flat or a small space or one of those bed seaters where there's just limited amount of space, this 32-inch is perfect for you. It can mount on the wall easily, and the best part is you can pick up one of these wall mounts that we have available here that can assist you along the way so you can be more economical with the space in your little dwelling. And also, don't worry about breaking your budget and surviving on just air and water for the next couple of weeks to buy one of these TVs or any product from Brian Bell. If you're going to break your budget, think again. Come on in and check out our customer credit team, and they can assist you to pick up things at an affordable price or products from Brian Bell at an affordable price without breaking your budget.
This is a great way for you to get any of these great TVs from Brian Bell now and pay it off over a period of time with affordable repayments. You obtain these products now and can use it to watch all the action of the State of Origin while you pay it off through affordable fortnightly installments.
Now, the next Sharp TV that I want to bring to your attention is this massive 50-inch screen that you and the whole family can watch all the action on. Forget about squinting on those little 24-inch and 32-inch TVs. This 50-inch will cover you and your whole family's viewing experience. Imagine all the big hits, the big plays, and the key moments of the games that you can watch on this big screen. It's absolutely perfect, and I'm sure you'd love to use it, this State of Origin.
This Sharp 50-inch TV has similar features to the 32-inch with LED feature, USB slots, HDMI connectivity, and MHL or mobile high-definition links.
Now, one feature about these TVs that I want to talk more about is MHL, or Mobile High Definition Links. Well, you see, these days everyone has a smartphone. Now, on your smartphone, if you have enough credits, you can download, or you can even live stream and watch all the latest news topics, YouTube, Netflix, whatever it is. You can watch it on your smartphone, or even better, with MHL, you can connect this onto your sharp smart TVs also, and you can watch all the action on a bigger display.
As you can imagine, this is convenient as you can capture all these great moments in your life on video or picture on your phone and share it with your friends and family from your phone onto this great sharp TV and its large 50-inch display, and relive and enjoy all these moments.
Well, that's all the time we have in this segment of Shopping with Brian Bell. I know you've seen that there's some great sharp TVs in the 32-inch and the 50-inch available. That's all I could show in this segment, but there's many more available, so come on in and check it out for yourself. Whether it's the sharp 32-inch or the 50-inch, I know you'd love to use it to watch your State of Origin team win tomorrow night. So come on in and check it out for yourself and shop with Brian Bell. Also, check out our customer credit team and how they can assist you to pick up any product from Brian Bell. It's a great way for you to get things from Brian Bell at an affordable price. So come on in and check it out also. And always remember, quality products, great services, and great value. That's Brian Bell. Until next time, goodbye and God bless, and go the Mighty Maroons.
Hey, hey, Mr. B. Right on, Mr. B.
Well, there you have it. That was Shopping with Brian Bell, bringing to you an awesome range of products that are now available on the shelves. As Leon puts it, great products with great prices. That is Brian Bell.
Welcome to Our Healthy Mind. Well, in the last episode, we talked about domestic violence, and especially violence against women. Now me talk osem, me no kamblo creating some kind, thinking no good lo man or Mary or something. Me thinking osem, you me Mary Olgata got big bla walk and me stop lo life lo you me lo come up osem good bla mama, good bla wife or Mary blo lo house. Na lo give him plenty good blood thinking come up lo pikinini, so the pikinini and grow up and come up also productive and good blood. So mental health blow mama and me big blood something. Now you may also understand that the domestic violence is like when one person is cross or become violent against the other person in the family. So this last side, nami talk domestic violence we are talking about, because the more common thing is the husband beating the wife. Or semna, emi alright me my putting this lagolo each and every family to have a harmony and happy life, so that you become a good example to your children, and where the children are our future. So emi big plus something you bring in Papa God inside your life lo yumi. Now this la kind passing, this la kind fight, now creating physical, mental, psychological, or kind poverty. Now all get us something and come up lo something called money. This last day, me like thinking myself, why this old man or fighting mama this way? Or why this mama papa or cross lo mama all time? Because the domestic violence, men think, number one point, many men, that means all man, only think him also. Suppose you control him, Mary, na, and this la way you control him, na, pass him mouth, and one la way, and by keep quiet, and one way lo you control him, na, and that's all, na, you put him mama lo right place by overpower him or give him one la punch or this la way, na, Mary by pass him mouth. So all Papa will think him also, me man, me by put him. So Papa too, me got sense stuff, emotion stuff. But some time only think him also, one pla way me by put him mama or same right place or same give him one pla good one, yeah, or same all thinking long or same this la. Narapla, osem, this is the way, because why? Because man blow you, looking blow family belong all, or la papa belong all, or mama belong all. How all fighting blow house, all time all lick here, osem important truth. You mean on a fight law, I blow all pickinini. Because all pickinini all look law mama, papa, making one style belong all the house, all copycat this la. So time and grow big la penis, this la way, so papa and look out. Working mama this way, so me too by making this way. That's the only way you can solve the conflict. Only thing in awesome. This is number 2 point. Number 3, violence become any way of keeping the women in the right places. Okay, so awesome. Number 4, make all the same thing in awesome like the domination. Some culture. Or man and bigla. Sampla culture or Mary and bigla. Or say this la who is domineering over the other one. So these are the factors, and by creating or same beating one pla Mary or sampla something wives, then they one pla way of organizing relationship, also aggressive relationship, but you know, like they don't realize it can cause death. So it is important, without realizing, they are also creating death or harmful effect time or fight. So violence towards women can direct towards the family and children. So time, papa, now mama, only fight is stop. The impact, you know, also staplo mama tasol, impact to staplo family, now pikinini, and big blah, tribe blah, heavy by come up. It's not a point. Tomorrow you go na make him cut him pig or brook him or one him na solve him na talk sorry, because by the time I'm too long straight. So how can we help these people? Majority of the women, they are shy, they don't want to ask help, or they think that violence is the way of reason or thinking or some no money to only feel him, or if you run away, no money, why am I running away? So they always keep quiet to themselves. Okay. Number 2, how could the children grow up without papa? So they like to suffer. You know, they don't want to talk about it. Me alright, this is la way so by me go. Number 3, what will I do if I go? You know, all family by laugh long aim or community by laugh long aim. How na be my. So these are the ways the mama thing. Me alright, law go through this suffering. So what will others will think when we leave, and let me change my husband and they stay back, and also they also think, oh, how can we manage? So only thinking also, what will I do if I take off? So well viewers, let me tell you, if you are suffering, whether man or Mary suffer or one black kind domestic violence, don't suffer, because it can affect your physical, your mind, and all get us something your life below you. So there are ways out. There can be mental health problems in either one of them, or there are other issues which is creating this problem. You know one thing, bring God in your life and you can solve a lot of things. So well viewers, 1+ something take home message. Stay with God, bring God into your family, ask help early and build up your relationship and bring up the nation beautiful, straight, now more productive. Until next time, no can worry too much. Think good, now start solving your problem. Until then, take care and bye-bye now.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. You're watching House and Home if you've just joined us. And if you hadn't known, this is the 23rd episode, season 19, House and Home. Thank you so much for joining us. On behalf of the entire House and Home team, we still do appreciate you all. Now, moving forward, we have for you some awesome, brilliant tips and ideas. Yes?
Yes, we do, Theresa. And this time, we give you some awesome tips and ideas on how you can make your fragrance last longer with none other than Speed Stick. Now, this is going to change your life with wearing fragrance. So I hope you love them and will try them out. Here it is.
Love to smell great all day. Wearing your favorite fragrance can certainly help. But you may have noticed that many perfumes wear off by lunchtime.
This is because you are not using your spray the right way. Many people don't realize that there are many practices for using perfume, most of which make the fragrance last longer. Unfortunately, if you store your spray in the bathroom or leave it on the display shelf, you're not storing it the right way either. So here we are going to learn some tips and best practices for getting the most out of your spray, both storing it and wearing it.
Firstly, it's important to know that deodorant and antiperspiration are not the same. Deodorant is a skincare product that helps keep your underarms smelling fresh rather than stop sweat. On the other hand, antiperspirants contain active ingredients, usually aluminum salts, which work to reduce the amount of sweat on your sweat glands released by forming temporary gel plugs in the upper parts of your pores. These plugs are removed over time by your skin's natural renewal process and when you wash your armpits. Also, antiperspirants have deodorizing effect as they inhibit bacterial growth by lowering the pH level and moisture in your armpit. An example of antiperspirant is Lady Speed Stick or Speed Stick. You can say that although Lady Speed Stick or Speed Stick is an antiperspirant, you can use it other ways. Here we'll cover some tips and best practices for getting the most out of your antiperspirant product, both for wearing it and storing it. Tip number 1. Don't rub the fragrance in. Many people think that rubbing perfume into their wrist or other pulse points will help the perfume last longer. In fact, it breaks down the chemicals and will cause the top notes to dissolve faster than they otherwise would have. If you can't spray your fragrance, gently dab it on your skin. Tip number 2. Store your perfume in a cool, dark place. Many people store their perfume, spray or deodorant in the bathroom, which actually causes it to expire faster. The bathroom is a place that fluctuates in temperature and humidity often, which will cause the perfume's temperature to fluctuate. This breaks down the chemical compounds over time and changes the smell and potency of a fragrance. Store it in a cool place, out of direct sunlight, and in its original box for best result. Tip number 3. Smear a small amount of Vaseline to your pulse points before applying. If you know you will be out of the house for a while and would like to get some extra life out of your fragrance, rub a small amount of Vaseline onto your pulse points before application. The occlusive balm will act as an extra moisturizing lock for the fragrance, helping it last even longer. Just a small amount of Vaseline will do. Tip number 4. Apply right after you shower. To ensure that your fragrance lasts all day, you should start with the proper application. This is where timing plays a large role. Perfume, spray or deodorant will last longer if applied right after you shower while your pores are still open and your body is clean. Be sure to dry off before spraying on your perfume.
Well, viewers, the tips that I just showed you are not just for girls and ladies, but for men and boys as well, and you can try it out at home. So that is all I have for you for this bit. Join me again next time. Bye.
Well, those were some simple tips on making fragrance last longer using Speed Stick. Now, I actually bought one for myself, and I tell you, this is one that's dependable, one that's reliable. You can use it anytime, anyway, any time of the day.
Yes, and I have one too. And with the tips that we have shared, we hope you can try them out, to make your fragrance last longer and keep you smelling fresh.
That's right. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we've got more for you coming up right here on House and Home. Welcome back, everyone. We hope you're enjoying the night so far. As usual, we're your host. I'm Teresa, and this is my beautiful friend, Billie Jean, on set with me. Anyways, moving forward, we have for you some awesome tips and ideas on home decors. This time, Billie Jean shows us how to make some recycling, and this time, it's the decorated pencil holder. It's not just that. Is it a multi-purpose?
Yeah, it's a multi-purpose one. If you want to put your pencils or biros, that's fine. You can put makeup brushes, or you can use them in the kitchen to put some cutleries or fork and spoon. Yeah.
Brilliant. Now we'll take a look at home decors. Here it is.
Hi everyone again, and welcome to Home Decors. And as mentioned, this is a segment where we get to share with you tips and ideas on how you can be creative using anything and everything you can find in and around your home, most especially things you consider not useful or as rubbish. We try to, make them into beautiful and awesome decorations for your home. So for this segment, we are going to do a project using old used plastic bottles. So let's get straight into it. In order to do this project, you will need these items. First of all, the plastic bottles, of course, and a glue gun, and of course, glue sticks, and scissors. You will need a scissors or a blade, and a piece of old clothing, or you can use a fabric as well if you'd like. Oh, and I forgot, you also need a piece of cardboard box. And now you're ready to go. Let's do this. So firstly, what you need to do is you need to cut your plastic bottles like this. So just probably somewhere in the middle. Do the same for the other two. All of them have to be in the same size. So once you've cut your plastic bottles already, you will now have to glue them onto your cardboard. So while waiting for the glue gun to heat up, let's just cut our material to go around the containers to, just make it look nice. You can use a material if you have, or you can use an old clothing like I said in the beginning. So I'm using this old top. And there. So once you have your piece of cloth, just glue the containers onto the cardboard. So once you have glued the containers onto your cardboard, just use your cloth and then just wrap it around like this. So you can make it look pretty instead of it being plain. And again, you can use your glue gun to do that as well. So once you have this, you can decorate as you please. And there you go. This is our final project. Like I said, you can decorate if you want. If you don't want, you could just have it plain. And maybe if you want to color your cardboard, that's fine too. Make it look pretty. And this can be used for anything that you would like. If you want to put it in the kitchen or in your room, just a little storage for anything that you want, basically. You can put pencils or biros or makeup brushes, or you can use it in the kitchen and probably you can put the little stuffs in it. So that's it, everyone. I hope you have learned something new and are looking forward to another awesome project on home decors. Until next time, it's goodbye.
And those were some awesome tips and ideas that you can try out in the comfort of your home. Recycling. Now, if you think you cannot do that, I tell you what, you still can get creative in the comfort of your home. No one will tell you what to do, what not to do, right?
Yes, exactly. It is your home. You can do anything. And like we have showed you in the previous episode as well, and we hope you have been trying them out, and yes, this is just one of them, so we're going to do a lot more in the coming episodes.
More coming up.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, Tech People wraps up the show. Welcome back. Now, in the world of technology, a lot of inventors love to take it up a notch, and sometimes I wish that I could create something that could respond to me, but I do not have that ability, and I'm not capable of creating something like that. Like, it's just some figments of imagination that keeps going on in my mind. I'm just saying.
And, well, I think there are some things that they've created that can already do that. Like, we have the Siri, which is on the iPhone. Like, you can just tell it to do, not like do something, but if you ask something, and then it can just,
they just respond to you.
If you say play this song, then you can play that song, and then it could like give you map, like GPS where it's going. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I haven't owned an iPhone yet, but some of my friends do, so I have seen that, which is awesome. Really cool. So what we're saying is technology is just embedded into another whole new dimension. So anyway, right now on Tech People, we have Clannad talking to us about some great information on Xbox
Project Scarlet.
Yeah, and some other great topics too. So let's join Clannad right now as he takes us through.
Hello, my tech people, and welcome to Tech People. Yeah, it sounded better in my head. Today's show is all about Microsoft. We'll be looking at a brief history of the tech giant and its latest project, the Xbox Project Scarlett. So let's get into it. Microsoft, we use their products, we play their games, and they have made our lives so much easier. So here's a brief look at one of today's biggest tech giants. Microsoft was a name derived from the word microcomputer and software. Microsoft was founded by Bill Gates, born October 28, 1995. He topped maths class and science, and in 1968 he was introduced to computers. By age 13 he was writing his own programs and had hacked into school computers after discovering they had loopholes. And having done that, he was hired by companies to help tighten security on their computers. He went on to Harvard but didn't complete Harvard because of his total interest in programming. During that period, he partnered with Altair. His program was a success and added to his already growing fame. So he started looking into software. On November 26, 1967, the name Microsoft was registered as a formal business and opened their first office in Japan. After great success with partnering with IBM, Gates introduced the Microsoft MS-6 on November the 10th in 1986. It took the world by storm. Further down in 1995, the internet market was just blooming, and Gates tapped into it, giving the world their first internet browser, Microsoft Explorer. That also was an instant hit. During the 1990s, Microsoft grew to be a giant, and in 1995, they introduced Windows 95, and guess what? They had 1 million users in 4 days. Yeah, and the rest is history. Now the company is worth $752 billion and owns many other domains including Xbox, Nokia, and Skype. I mean, what a story. Although I wouldn't suggest that you don't skip classes unless you're like a computer whiz who has been hired at 13 to help with company security. Yeah, follow your dreams but stay in school. For Tech Tips and Tech Feature today, while on the subject of Microsoft, we will have a look at Xbox's new console, Project Scarlett. This is their next-gen console. It has got some new amazing upgrades, and it is actually a really good console I'm excited for. The older Xbox had a weaker CPU and lower space, but now with Project Scarlett, these two issues have been fixed. Scarlett has Navi graphics and a new APU-based Zen 2 core. Yeah, if you don't know what that is, look it up. Which is a huge leap from the weaker Jaguar cores in the older models. So it is a significantly huge leap in the terms of processing power. Plus they have Navi graphics, which is it means Scarlett will have amazing graphics. It will support both 4K and 8K video because it will be running at a whopping 120 frames per second with its variable fresh display, and that will be amazing. That's just speed. The Evolution-based CPU and GPU really has upped the game for Xbox, and it will just operate like a PC in a box. Yeah, super fast. Yes, the other front that it has really leaped forward from is probably the storage department. Now each console will be shipped with the SSD, which means load times. Because last time the old consoles had good graphics, but the CPUs and storage really let us down. So now load times, however, thanks to the SSD and the Zen 2 core, load times will be significantly shorter. And there will be more explorable content, lots more gameplay on the new bigger storage devices. So there's so much more to talk about. I could go on and on, but right now is not, time's not on our side. So I will leave it at that, and I will tell you more in the coming weeks. So yeah, thanks for watching. I've had fun, and I can't wait for that new Xbox to come out. Literally, it's making my mouth water. Once again, thanks for watching. I've enjoyed my time here, and until next time, it's goodbye for now.
And that was Tech People. Thank you so much, Klana. That was a load of information.
Yes, all at one time.
All at one time. We look forward to more of those in the coming episodes.
Yes, anyways, we've come to the end of our show. Thank you so much for your company. Just as much as we've enjoyed your company, we hope you did too. And if you're curious about watching this episode again or any other information regarding House and Home, get in touch with the House and Home team. Our contact details are showing on your screen. And if you'd like to watch this episode again, visit EMTV Online or visit our Facebook page. Share it, like it, comment. Let us know what you think and what you'd like to see more of in the coming episodes.
Yes, and on behalf of the entire House and Home team, thank you so much for your company. It's pleasant viewing, and join us same place, same time.